Hi, it's Steve Hargadon, and welcome to this closing keynote for the Innovative Library, Creativity, Change, and Impact. Kelvin Watson is here. Kelvin, that was an awesome opening keynote. Thank you for pulling that off.
Excellent. Thank you, Steve, and thanks for the comments that are already coming and the folks that have stayed around, all day. And hopefully, I can add a little more flavor to the conversation that we had earlier.
Yeah. Okay. We're ready for you to start. If you
All
need
right.
help sharing your screen, let me know.
Can you see that?
Yes, I'm not seeing the present view, but we're seeing your view. Or you're probably going to
All
hit.
right. So let me do the let me find that on the screen. There we go. I gotta look because I got that change in my computer, so I gotta get used to this back.
There we go.
All right, cool. All right. Thank you, Steve, and welcome, and thank you everyone who has been a part of the Library 2.0 conference and this important discussion that we've been having on regarding the innovative library, around creativity, change, and impact. Before I get started in the meat of the presentation, I want to start by giving you a bit of background on my past 4.5 years at the Las Vegas Clark County Library District. We are among the top 15 largest library systems in the country with a service area of 2.3 million people across 8,000 square miles of Clark County, which is the size of the state of Connecticut. That's the 8,000 square miles, and we're projected to grow to 2.7 million people by 2040. Las Vegas, if you haven't been here, is a beautiful, modern, and innovative city with a widely diverse population of cultures, interests, and social needs. We at the Library District are fortunate to have an infrastructure of theaters and art galleries where we're able to present live music, dance, and performances of all kinds. This is valuable that we all libraries share, but we're fortunate to live in a city where there is a bounty of local talent and artists and the outside of the box thinking that the Library District brings to the Valley. For example, we recently held an exhibition in our largest art gallery that featured portraits of well-known wrestling champions. The kickoff event featured an actual wrestling exhibition, and the whole thing tied into WrestleMania, the Super Bowl of the WWE, which was taking place in Vegas a couple of weeks later. This is a great example of how we strive to serve a range of educational and income levels through unique and live entertainment.
Kelvin, are we supposed to be hearing your sound?
Yep, can you hear it?
No. So let's go ahead and have you stop sharing your
All right.
screen. And when you share it this time, click the share sound button.
All right, where's the share sound button at, Steve? Sorry.
Yeah, so the first, go ahead and stop sharing. Up at the top, you should be able to stop
All right,
sharing.
stop sharing. Yep.
And then now go ahead to click that you're going to share.
Yep.
And then there should be a button that says share sound.
I see it. We are good.
And you may want to do that last little bit again.
Yep, I'm going to start all over.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Hey, I'm Darren Johnson at the Sahara West Library. We have 3 great exhibits happening here through May 3rd. In the East Gallery, we have paintings by David Liersiewicz. In the West Gallery, we have Clay Arts Vegas with tag team ceramics. And here, in the main event, in the studio at Sahara West Library, we've got Versus Wrestling Art. So come on down, brother. Hey,
we don't want to see that again. All right. So
Darren Johnson
that just gives you an example. All right, let me go to my next slide.
West Library. We have 3 great exhibits happening.
Steve, I'm gonna stop sharing again. Take this off because the sound is there. Something's happening. All right, there. We'll get there. All right. Let me. There we go. Uplifting lives. But besides the innovation in arts and cultural programming, as librarians, we also know that our role is to uplift those who are striving to improve their lives. In Las Vegas, many of our branches are located in neighborhoods populated by low-income families with young children and often where English is not their first language. To serve this population, we work to develop innovative services and partnerships that educate, train, and support this population in multiple ways. We've been fortunate to try some programs that took the word innovative to new heights. And I'd like to share with you some examples of the programs that have earned the Las Vegas Clark County Library District 3 consecutive ALA Library of the Future Awards. With a fleet of 400 Wi-Fi enabled city buses, averaging 3 million passengers per month, the Regional Transportation Commission here in Southern Nevada was the ideal partner to our largest target audience of low-income customers who may never have had a library experience. Using the bus's onboard Wi-Fi, transit riders were able to instantly sign up for digital access to begin borrowing digital items such as ebooks, e-audiobooks, magazines, as well as movies on the bus, then at home, or anywhere on the go. To educate this potential customer, we created a print advertising campaign that ran on 150 bus shelters across the city, a bus wrap of a double wide bus, and we also leveraged QR code signage inside of all 400 of those city buses. And we received the 2022 ALA Library of the Future Award for this program. After that, we launched our groundbreaking cell phone lending program that provided critical lifelines for low-income residents and those experiencing homelessness. It was funded by a $200,000 grant from IMLS and the Nevada State Library, and then we also received another $20,000 from the American Library Association. The district's cell phone lending program has provided more than 400 smartphones to qualifying residents identified by our partners, the Nevada Homeless Alliance and Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth. 78% of the recipients, as you can see on this slide, reported using their phone to apply for unemployment. But we also had many who were able to now receive that phone call they needed to know that they had some housing available. The devices were also preloaded with social services contacts for all of to connect individuals for shelter and food and other things that they would need. And the Library District received the 2023 Library of the Future Award for this program. And lastly, in 2024, we were recognized for our Free to Be Connected program, which encompassed 3 unique services that targeted low-income populations. The first was free Wi-Fi access. Thanks to a grant from the Federal American Rescue Plan, we were able to provide free Wi-Fi to 28,000 households in need. The program gave low-income residents access to the internet on up to 3 devices. We also had 50,000 of these free Wi-Fi cards. So essentially, that's a connectivity for 150,000 devices. We also had an opportunity to partner with Cox Communications, who was our partner, but also the state as well as federal delegation as well for this program. Our book vending machines. These have been great. Thanks to a grant from the Nevada Library, the State Library, IMLS, and ALA, we were able to install a 2.5-ton library book vending machine at a mall that was no longer or hardly ever being used in our community, which we celebrated in the center of the Las Vegas Hispanic community. The machine was loaded with 235 books in English and Spanish for all ages and reading levels, and we wrapped in our bright brand colors with easy bilingual instructions. And the mall provided us a prime location right in front of the movie theater as snack bar. And in this photograph that you're seeing myself, of course, but next to me is the president of the Latin Chamber of Commerce, and next to him is the Nevada governor, and then one of our previous city councilmen. So as you can see, everybody came out. This was at 7:30 in the morning when we launched this event, and it was a great opportunity for the library system to further connect with our community. Next, we have our program called Hope for Prisoners, which assists the formerly incarcerated and their families with long-term services, which help these individuals successfully reenter society. Family time is, of course, key to these members who are coming back into our communities. So to make it successful, we created a family library in the Hope for Prisoners main headquarters. We donated 40 feet of shelving, new toys, and 300 donated books from the Library of Congress. We created a computer lab with donated library district laptops, and most uniquely, we designed a decorative vinyl wall hanging, which features a colorful roadmap on how to use the library of QR codes, which link our website pages for children, teens, and adults. You know, one of the things that the panel talked about earlier was working with our teams and our staffs. And so, you know, my team and I often talk about the evolution and revolution that's taken place in libraries over the past 2 decades. This has been an exciting time of transformation and change for all libraries. We are all rethinking the use of our buildings, forging innovative community partnerships, and educating the public about the wonderful world of discovery that we'll find every day within our buildings and our website. So consider this: for children and young people who currently use our ever-evolving spaces and digital services, the word library already means something fundamentally different than it did just a generation ago. The advent of digital materials freed up spaces in our libraries and made room in our branches for a wide range of other experiences, particularly hand-on technology, which we can promote job skills, and these include our digital memories preservation labs, where we provide equipment for digitizing photos, videos, and documents, our DJ labs, where we teach adult and teens this marketable skill, our podcasting studios, where you can record your own podcast, hydroponics, where you can grow fresh vegetables and herbs indoors, our 3D printers, where you can create and design anything that you can imagine, and our AR goggles that provide immersive experiences. The innovative program sprang up from one of our tiniest libraries. What I'm going to talk about now is our Indian Springs Food Rescue Program. This innovative program sprang up from one of our tiniest communities, located in a desert community right outside a military base. It's actually 45 minutes away from any local grocery store. So there's no grocery store out there. And we provide every week over 900 pounds of food to the community. There's also a video, but I'm not going to show the video because I want to keep moving through the presentation. But the video essentially is what we have the individuals coming into the library. As you can see, that photograph demonstrates the rural part of one of the most rural parts of our area, where people are, where it's pretty much a true food desert, where they're able to then come to our library and receive those necessary resources of nourishment. When I arrived in Las Vegas, our challenge was how to educate the public about our library evolution and revolution, and to bring them back into our buildings, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. Prior to COVID, our branding and marketing team had begun creating a new rebranding public education campaign for the library district based on insights from workshops with staff. So even before COVID, the idea of freedom surfaced repeatedly in these conversations. The freedom to grow, to change, to explore, and to be yourself. The team ran across a 2017 New York Times interview with Carla Hayden, Dr. Carla Hayden, and Dr. Hayden said that she believes that libraries are a key to freedom. And she quoted the great Frederick Douglass, who said, "Once you learn to read, you will be forever free." This became the inspiration behind our new Free to Be public education program. And one of the other quotes that I'll share from you, which is not in here, but if you're ever in Las Vegas and you come to my office, I have a picture of Frederick Douglass hanging on my wall, and it says, "Knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave." And so between the knowledge and the freedom, that's what it's all about at the Las Vegas Clark County Library District. The goal was to create imagery that show customers participating in a range of activities that the library helped them to achieve, whether it was conquering a math problem, recording an original song, tackling a STEAM project, or attending a magnificent art show or live performance at the library. The essence of this message was the freedom that the library provides to you every day. We also redesigned our logo to reflect this freedom, depicting a joyful person. Through this campaign, our staff was reminded that this sense of joy is our goal for our customers every day. Our logo also incorporates the Free to Be message that we have everywhere around the library district, inside of our buildings, as well as outside of our buildings. The Free to Be message incorporates 7 distinct words that represents the aspirational experiences the library provides. These are free to be curious, free to be connected, free to be captivated, free to be fearless and inspired, a trailblazer, and free to be yourself. Before we committed to the Free to Be concept, we worked with our Spanish language linguists who made sure that the intent of the campaign translated well into Spanish. Our linguists selected the interpretation libremente, which means freely. We also tested this interpretation with both bilingual households and those who spoke only English and received very positive feedback. So the Free to Be campaign. The library district is also looking to create partnerships with like-minded organizations who share our goal of promoting literacy and learning for all ages. As you can see, these range, as you're going to see, that these will range from a hospital and a food bank to arts and culture and entertainment venues. All of these organizations bring added visibility to our library system and reinforce to political and business leaders and to the public our role as a community hub. Here are some of those examples that I wanted to talk about and some of our more high-profile partnerships. Our partnership with the Vegas Golden Knights, it's in its 8th year. Since this team first arrived in Las Vegas, besides our ever-popular VGK co-branded t-shirts, which the team actually pays for, we also feature VGK library cards and player bookmarks, which feature each spotlighted player's favorite books, movies, and music from the library. The VGK marketing department also includes us in their team's local pre-game celebrations, where we hold library card signups and give away free t-shirts actually on the plaza of the T-Mobile Arena. I'm gonna slide behind. So that's the VGK piece. We were also thrilled to launch this past December and / January, another new library card and bookmark with the Las Vegas Raiders. This partnership included a Raiders co-branded t-shirt sporting their famous silver and black and a Raider mascot bookmark. They also sponsored our Winter Reading Challenge in January, and we held special Raider story times at our Whitney Library. I want to plug a couple of our other library systems here in Southern Nevada, Henderson and North Las Vegas. They also are working with the Raiders as well, and we're looking to bring all of the library systems together to expand and share what we're doing with our Las Vegas Raiders football team. As we roll out of the summer, I'll share with you that the Summer League is the NBA's boot camp for rookie players from all teams who come to Las Vegas to compete for 2 weeks every summer. This year, we launched a new library card and bookmark with the NBA Summer League. The bookmark spotlights favorite reads from superstar NBA players. They also provided us, the NBA Summer League, provided the library district with 50 family 4-packs of tickets to the games for our Summer Challenge program prizes. We used those as the sign during the sign up for our Summer Challenge. We gave away those 50 family 4-packs. Staff also conducted library card signups at the Summer League games and during halftime. I had the opportunity for one of the games to present 2 Summer League co-founders with their own special library cards. We participated with other major sports organizations, and we work with them as well. But if you are in a smaller city, look for the most popular local businesses, restaurants, or theater groups. There's opportunities anywhere that people gather and enjoy themselves to have an innovative partnership. For any library system, the proudest moment is when you open a new library building. We're actually in the final stages of building our new 40,000 plus square foot West Las Vegas library, a long anticipated, greatly expanded 21st century facility in Las Vegas historic West Side neighborhood, which will include exciting, innovative programming and technology, plus outdoor space and ample parking. This is the 3rd library to serve this predominantly Black and Hispanic population since 1973. Looking at the time, don't have time to do the flat one. I may have to go back. And Steve, I may have to go, if I have a few minutes, you'll let me know. I can go back and show that final video. But
you've got as much time as you want, and if you decide to go over, people will just decide, they'll drop off if they can't stay.
All right, well, let me see if I can share the sound again really quickly. I'll show this video, and then we will wrap it. I'm gonna stop. Stop. It goes a little further. Oh, it won't let me go. All right, let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to show it all the way through. All right. So I'll share some of the photos that you were able to see. The music, I took the music out, but basically you saw the 40,000 plus square foot, 2-story building. It looks exactly like what I just showed. That's what the library looks like. Huge LED screen on the front of the library, because we're in Vegas. We're gonna have replicas of planes that the Tuskegee Airmen flew. We're going to have a tween space. We're going to have there's more space in the lobby of the new library for people to sit than there is in the entire current location that they're in. And right now, there's probably about 20 parking spaces at the current library approximately, and we're going to have 135 parking spaces at the new library. We're going to be able to do car shows, farmers markets, all different types of activities outside the library. And then inside the library, we've got a meeting space that will seat up to 500. That's going to be next to a commercial kitchen that's inside the library. So let me jump to a couple of slides. Those are blacked out. So, but in summation, in the end, today's topic, the innovative library, creativity, change, and impact, is certainly timely to discuss what was discussed at the opening keynote panel. And of course, hopefully I was able to share just some of the creativity and change and impact that we're having here in Las Vegas. As librarians, we're all experiencing seismic change, increased need from our communities, and yet there are so many exciting possibilities on the horizon. This is a remarkable time for us to be leaders in the library community and spaces. Our industry, especially with the advent of AI, already affecting how we approach both challenges and opportunities. I hope we can keep this conversation going as we share experiences and new ideas with others, moving forward to keep our libraries strong, well-funded, free, and of course, the heart of our communities. I thank you for your time. I thank you for attending the conference today, and I hope you've been able to take away just some of the information that's being shared and be able to use it in your own libraries and in your own communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelvin. This was a great day, and no small part thanks to you for the opening keynote and this closing keynote. Thanks to everybody who's participated today. We had great sessions all day. The recordings will be up next week, both at Library 2.0 and on the library20.com YouTube channel. Thanks, Kelvin. Thanks, everybody. Bye now.
Thank you, Steve. Take care, everybody.